Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the lobster hunting kinsmans of Maine. Mom Barbara works alongside Captain Bob fishing for a living. The old-fashioned kinsmans keep life simple, living in a wood-heated log cabin and wearing clothes till they fall apart. They're so cheap, 13-year-old Casey hasn't been shopping in over a year. And the hip, cool, image-obsessed Thompsons from California. Mom Michelle spends hundreds of dollars a week buying clothes in shops and online. Carrie works hard to keep Michelle looking good and enjoys showing off her assets, which have cost him thousands of dollars. They also indulge their unruly 3 kids, buying them whatever they want if they act up. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
I love you,
and a new life.
Remember to look good always.
Our motto is, keep it simple, stupid.
I'd be stupid to live in this hellhole. That's stupid.
You pounded this money in my head ever since I've been home. I feel like when my wife left here, I exchanged her for a mother.
Tell me that you are not excited about being in a limousine.
I don't know, that's a little too extravagant.
I was excited to help her, and at this point, I don't even want to help her.
Real homes.
Bob, I haven't seen you hug her.
Well, I'm the evil stepfather.
Are you just here because you have to be because you married Barbara? I mean, is Casey just part of the package, or do you truly, genuinely love her?
Real lives.
They want a new hat?
Does he need a new hat?
Mind your own business. Go along with this. Shop, shut up.
Real drama.
The children are out of control, so it's all about
Quit
image.
talking about my children that way, because now you're gonna start to piss me off.
Since 1840, the people of Maine trawl their waters for Homerus americanus, a clear-blooded cannibal with teeth in its stomach and the ability to regenerate. For the kinsmans, catching these creatures is their livelihood.
Fillet, or is that enough? We're a lobstering family, and we all work together as a crew.
Being a lobsterman is sort of being free. I'm my own man, I'm independent. It can be dangerous. Men lose their lives every year. Being a fisherman is not all about the money. Being a fisherman is about the life. That's why I get up in the morning and make nothing.
With a life that depends on the daily catch, the kinsmans must live a simple existence in a log cabin.
This is the way we heat our water. We use it for heat, we use it for cooking too, and it does a good job.
We can't afford to go out to restaurants. This is home. This is where this stuff should be happening. We don't use the dryer because we're saving on the electricity. I'm riding the bike. I don't need to spend the gas money. We've got a daughter, Casey. She's 13.
I cash in cans for money.
And that'd be $6.85.
We heat the house with wood, and it is a ton of work. We have to haul the wood from down at the barn, and then we have to put it in buckets, put the buckets in the wheelbarrow. Hang on, I think I have a tick.
For the cheapest catch, the family even trawls the local dump for treasures.
What is that?
It goes in an office. There.
It's kind of embarrassing. People are like watching us like pick through the dump.
The dump is fantastic. I got this grill at the dump. This is a wonderful chair.
Though they don't get their clothes from the dump, they rarely go shopping for them.
It seems redundant to me to continue to go get more. Wear what you've got.
I've been shopping like almost over a year, so don't have a lot to choose from.
The kinsmans believe that instead of hanging out at home watching TV, kids should do extracurricular activities. But Casey doesn't always welcome Barbara and Bob's support.
Casey should be involved in sports because it teaches her teamwork.
Well, the way that my parents dress at my games, they don't care if like they're embarrassing you.
Captain Bob also runs a tight ship at home.
I think I tend to run my home on a little bit more rigid standard, primarily because I'm the captain of the boat.
I can't watch TV, I can't use the internet, I can't have any friends over.
Give her a kick. Come on, Case.
I'm
the evil
The evil stepfather.
It's time to go. You gotta tell her to get out of the shower. You gotta tell her to go to school. She wouldn't do any of those things. Hey, load the stump. Usually she's, a slacker.
I wish my relationship with Bobby was more like a father-daughter relationship.
I can live with being the bad guy.
But Barbara is about to abandon her lobsters, Captain Bob, and the simple life to swap lives with a woman she's never met 3,000 miles away in California.
They reek!
The Thompsons love living a hot, flashy California life, and Michelle Thompson loves being a hot and flashy California babe.
I know I'm good looking,
I care about how I look. I care about how my family looks. I love clothes, shoes.
I love it. My worst nightmare, and this would never happen, would be like if I gained a bunch of weight and I couldn't fit into all of this, I would starve myself.
I love it.
These are cute. I love it. These are super cute.
$160.88.
But Michelle's California look and lifestyle don't come cheap.
I don't really think about how much I spend because I buy what I want to buy when I want to buy it. If I can't do shopping outside of the house, I do shopping on the internet.
We try to go out to dinner at least a couple nights a week.
I spend about $8,500 on plastic surgery so far.
Who doesn't like to go out in public and have this beautiful human being next to you? You're the envy of all the guys.
Oh, what, you're staring at those? Oh, that's right. Guess you paid for those.
Michelle and Carrie are raising their children to be cool California kids.
We have Brandon, age 10, Megan, 5, and Noah, 4. I pick out the clothes that the kids are gonna wear. I wanna make sure that they look good, which I happen to think my kids are the best looking ones in their class. Not trying to be mean, but I've seen the other kids. Megan, I need to make sure you don't look crappy. Putting some lipstick on Megan so she looks beautiful.
She doesn't want to go out toting around a bunch of slobs with her.
Soccer moms don't like me because they're usually fat and ugly.
Mom, can I get $1 to play game?
Yes.
Yeah, woohoo!
My kids are spoiled.
It's on your birthday.
They know if they whine and complain enough, they're gonna get something.
Mom, can I buy this?
Yes.
Carrie believes in a hands-off approach to parenting.
What did you do? Carrie just decided to rip the book apart.
Well, he's 10.
The Thompsons don't believe in giving their kids any responsibilities.
Do you clean it?
Why tie them down with a bunch of responsibility when they're gonna have that when they get older?
We do not force the kids to do extracurricular activities. The children can watch cartoons whenever they want, and it's a nice babysitter. They fall asleep on the couch, and we just leave them here.
Brandon is Michelle's son from her previous marriage, and Carrie struggles with the role of stepdad.
Brandon and my relationship can be a little rocky at times. Are you gonna have quiet time in your room or hang out with us?
I go my room.
All right. I get a lot of comments, well, you're not my dad. I don't have to listen to you.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I'd like to teach another family that it's not as hard as some people think to live really simply.
I hope the sea is good for you.
I'm gonna bring a sense of style, lots of cute clothes, and lots of shoes.
Remember to look good always.
Hi, Mom.
Put your makeup on.
After a 3,000-mile journey, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
It's a log cabin.
A freaking dump.
Wow, pretty, and right next to everybody else.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
It's modern, a lot more neat than my house is.
Oh my God, it's filthy in here. Oh my God, it smells like sweat.
A little hot.
This is a big woman.
She's a woman who cares about what she looks like.
Whoever's this is does not care about how they look.
All kinds of girly stuff. I did not have that with Casey.
This girl obviously has gotten her fashion sense from her mother, who has none.
Would not have television in the bedroom.
So what's up with the cages? Are these for like lobster or something? Ew, ew.
It's clean, it's well kept.
I'm not sitting on that toilet, it's dirty. Ah! That is so disgusting.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
Our motto is keep it simple, stupid. They're probably calling people like me stupid.
Take one look at me and you know that I'm a hot mom and I'm only gonna get hotter after my next boob job.
I'm not stupid. I'd be stupid to live in this hellhole. That's stupid.
My next boob job. That's a lot of money.
Lobster fishing doesn't make us rich, so we pinch pennies. That's obvious.
I go shopping every day. Wow, a lot of money's going out this door.
Bob is Casey's stepfather, and they don't always get along.
I think I'm like starting to get emotional, actually, because my son and my husband, there's a step-parent situation. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Seriously, hold on.
Barbara Kinsman and her lobsterman husband, Bob, live a simple life in a wood-heated log cabin and haven't bought new clothes for daughter Casey in over a year. She swapped lives with self-described hottie Michelle Thompson, who spends thousands living an extravagant California lifestyle, shopping every day and giving her kids whatever they want. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
I'm moving this family to a log cabin. What do you think?
I think you're full of crap.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
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 Hi, I'm Casey.
I'm Michelle.
Hi, Megan.
I'm Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Mary.
She's a big woman. I don't know where her breasts really end. It seems like just a constant flow. She needs a little bit of work. I mean, it looks like she combs her hair with a rake.
So where are you from? I'm wondering.
Take a guess.
California?
Yeah.
You were my dream woman. God, I hit the lottery. Do you work?
I don't. Well, I do work in the home. I'm busy with the 3 kids, so I'm.
Well, I bet you are. Oh, this is great. I'm getting off on this. I wouldn't ask Michelle to marry me, but I'd certainly ask Michelle out for a date.
I have no idea when the last time Bob saw someone like me was. Maybe in magazines. I don't know.
Michelle usually does dinner.
It's been crazy right now, and the time it would take to prepare, just order something. We're gonna have pizza, kids. What do you...
How you doing? Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Pizza, pizza.
We get pizza at least once a week. We go out to dinner twice a week.
That's a lot of money.
So when you got 3 kids and it's getting a little wild, you know what? Right now's not the time to cook dinner.
$42 was spent nonchalantly tonight on pizza. I could have made that kind of food for $5.
So what, $40 on pizza? Big deal.
In Maine, Michelle must collect twigs for the wood stove with Casey.
How often do you do this?
Almost every night.
Do you sometimes think that it would just be easier if you guys had, like, central heating?
Unless I want to be cold at night, then I do it.
I don't agree with it at all. What would your mom say if you told her that you didn't want to do these chores?
She'd probably say, well, that's life, so I have to suck it up.
It's your responsibility as a parent to make sure your child is warm. Get your own damn twigs. Don't make Casey do it.
Have a seat. We'll get the wood stove going.
Bob, I think you need some new pants.
Really?
I see a hole in them.
I never give up on a garment.
The garment's giving up on you.
In California, Barbara, who forbids TV in her own home, must put Noah and Megan to bed in the living room, watching TV.
Let's turn on something for you guys to watch.
That's all they're doing is watching TV 24/7. You're not gonna sleep in your bed. I mean, they've got beds in their rooms, but they sleep out here.
Right. It's not crucial right now. So it's not something that we are gonna make a big deal about.
They're allowed to do whatever they want, sleep wherever they want. This is not good.
I feel that if Barbara's bugged me this much so soon, I'm gonna lose it the next couple days.
It's the first morning of the swap in Maine, and Michelle must put her makeup aside, skip her usual hour and a half of primping, and dress down, Kinsman style.
This is the most hideous outfit I've ever seen in my life.
So are you all ready for school?
This one I got from my cousin. I used to wear it a lot. And then people started making fun of me, so I stopped. And then I had these. My mom picked them up for me. She brought them home one day.
Like, that really angers me. You don't need to dress like a 50-year-old woman. Have you ever expressed that to your mom?
I don't know.
She's wearing Barbara's wardrobe. Casey's not had any kind of guidance showing her how to be a young lady.
I think Michelle is way more modern than my parents. My parents are old, I don't know how to put it this way, kind of like dust.
In California, Barbara, who rarely wears makeup, must spend an hour and a half getting dolled up.
I can't believe that that amount of time is spent in the bathroom, putting yourself together.
Before dropping the kids at school, then returning home to shop online.
$180 for a shirt. My electric bill a month is $180. I'm gonna take a look and try to figure out the amount of money that's being spent on clothes. Sweaters. 1, 2, 8, 12, 20 shoes. $100 a piece. 17 bags at $200 a piece. Mind-blowing. $11,000. The amount of money and time that has been spent on clothing and bags and shoes, and there's nothing going on for the kids for extracurricular activities. This is just nuts.
Barbara, are you here? All right, where the hell is this woman? I can't miss her. She's big enough. Oh, there she is. Hey, Barb.
Want to sit down? Michelle spends a lot of money. When I went into the closet, looked at the clothes, and $11,000 is what I saw.
What's the problem?
This life here is not all about Michelle and making sure that she's happy. I'm also looking at your children. What I see is that the kids aren't a priority.
I live for those children. My children are my #1 priority, whether she feels like it is or not. My children are #1.
In Maine, image-conscious Michelle must don fishing gear and help lobsterman Bob on the docks.
Ew, that is disgusting. I mean, do you make a good living off of this?
I don't net a lot of money.
So how much would you say that you net? I mean, do you...
I net about a quarter of what I
Really?
gross, yeah.
So, I mean, is it worth it?
Well, it's worth it to me because I always wanted to be a lobsterman.
This just seems more of like a hobby.
Oh, I can assure you it isn't.
This whole fisherman's wife thing is smelly and ridiculous. I mean, you can be a fisherman's wife without having to be a fisherman yourself. You know, I don't think Barbara signed up to be a lobsterman.
In California, upset by Barbara's accusations, Carrie decides to prove his kids are his top priority by taking them shopping.
No, it's yelling at me and pushing me.
I promise you, I will buy you a diamond necklace. You want a new hat?
Does he need a new hat?
Mind your own business. Go along with this. Shop, shut up, enjoy it.
Are parents partners?
I don't care about your parents.
I'm not talking about my parents, Karen.
I know you're talking about everything all the time. Shut up.
I'm
Shut up.
sitting in her shoes and I'm asking a question and that's not okay?
No, it's just your comments. Oh, he has hats. He has this, he has that. Quit your comments.
What I see here is let me bribe you, let me give you something to keep you quiet. And all he's doing is saying he'll appease them and he'll buy them something. And that's the discipline.
In Maine, after a day of lobstering, Michelle and Bob head straight to Casey's basketball game, still dressed in their fishing gear.
Go, Case! Do it! Ah! Go in there and take it from her, come on!
I'm sure the kids probably thought we looked like idiots. Probably laughing at the way Bob looks. I mean, they could see through his pants, especially if he bent over, because I did.
Go, Case! Yeah! Good drink from the keg of glory.
Bob embarrasses you.
He does.
I can see that because he embarrasses me.
Some of the girls on the team, they were just like, she doesn't have enough money to go get like new clothes. You know, I'm not the most popular person in school.
Looks are very important.
That's what I keep telling my mom. And I'll ask her if we can like get new highlights and stuff, and she'll say, no, you don't need it.
I feel really sad for Casey. She's not a confident 13-year-old girl at all.
At the Thompsons, Carrie's struggling to get the kids ready for bed. But it's Barbara who's had enough of the family's lack of discipline.
You need to be doing something other than stuffing your face in that video game.
What if I want to?
Do you want me to take it away?
Turning it off.
That's right, a cup is a cup.
These kids are disciplined? Not what I see.
You know what? You pounded this money through my head ever since I've been home. And then once we got off the money subject, okay, let's pound into him about discipline. I feel like when my wife left here, I exchanged her for a mother.
Barbara the Barbarian decides to talk about my discipline with the kids. I lost it. I'm like a lion protecting its cubs.
You got so much to say, and you want to say it right now, and I have to hear it, don't I?
No, because that's not, you don't want to hear it.
Stop, enough already.
In Maine, Michelle has spent a week living the simple life, and now must help Casey complete her long list of after-school chores.
These are good character-building things.
Character building?
You don't think so?
Picking up poo is character building.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
You do it. I decided that Casey's done doing chores for today.
She's done, because you said so.
Yes.
Sounds like a mutiny to me. I think Casey can be a little lazy, and I think Michelle is cultivating it and is very lazy. I think Michelle's a prima donna.
When Bobby gets angry, he gets angry, and it's not a fun place to be.
I mean, if he starts yelling at you, I'll get right back in his face.
It's just, I'm not very strong by standing up to people.
Casey is obviously intimidated by Bob, and I'm not going to be. I'm gonna take these clothes and tell him to shove it. I'm not gonna be bossed around by some grumpy old fisherman.
I wanted to give you Barbara's clothes back.
Rule change already?
No, it's not rule change, but I'm still doing her work. There's no reason for me to wear them.
Well, I think you're very shallow to come all the way across the country to try to get involved in our lives and do what you've done so far.
I am involved in your life.
Well, I disagree 100%.
I think you're wrong. In fact, I know you're wrong.
Michelle is strong-willed. She knows how to stand up to Bobby. I look up to her in that perspective. We're getting a lot closer, and I think this is gonna do something good for me.
Today, everything is about to change in the Kinsman and Thompson households as the new wives take control.
It's time for them to have an understanding and a concept of what being a parent really is.
Casey is probably the most timid girl I have ever seen in my entire life. Casey needs to just have fun being a teenager.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Bob, your life revolves around fishing when it should revolve around your daughter. So, I am banning everything related to fishing. This week, you will spend your time getting to know Casey.
I think you're from outer space, dear God.
Carrie, you're turning your children into spoiled brats by buying their love and
You watch your mouth.
happiness.
Watch your mouth about name calling right now.
Instead of
right
earning
now.
it.
You better not call my kids names.
In my family, we live a simple life, and we're better for it. So forget your TVs and your computer. I'm moving this family to a log cabin. What do you think?
I think you're full of crap.
Bob, you're tough on Casey. You embarrass her and you order her around. But you're her stepdad, so all you should be to her is a friend who listens. Casey, I'm giving you the chance to speak your mind. And Bob, it's time to shut up and listen for a change.
Really?
You are living a champagne lifestyle on a beer budget, and it's time to apply the brakes. No more internet shopping, treats, clothes, pizza. We're on a tight budget, so all food will be home cooked.
I don't like that.
Just in case you miss your fix of getting new stuff, we're going to the dump to see what we can find.
What, your house?
Bob, it's not fun for Casey to spend her days hauling wood to heat her house.
Really?
Casey, you don't have to do any chores.
Not even vacuum my room?
You have no chores.
Parenting is all about giving kids boundaries, structure, and discipline. So, kids, you now have a set bedtime in your own beds.
Oh, darn it.
And compulsory after-school activities. Carrie, you're going to be teaching your children to listen and behave appropriately.
I don't have to play by your rules.
Casey, I felt so sorry for you this week, looking at your wardrobe full of hand-me-downs. It's time someone showed you how much fun it is to be a girly girl. And that means clothes, makeup, hair, and nails.
Oh.
You'll be strutting your stuff with your friends at your very own VIP party. And you'll be traveling in a private stretch limo.
I don't know, that's a little too extravagant. I don't know if I'd be comfortable doing it or not.
I'm really, really pissed off. She didn't even get excited about the limo. The whole thing was I was excited to help her. And at this point, I feel like I don't even want to help her.
You okay?
No, not really. Every rule change that I made, I thought was stuff that you would like. I mean, is it not?
I never really do a lot of things that go outside my comfort zone.
Like, I do want to keep trying, but right now I'm not very hopeful. I'd be really, really surprised if a change sticks with her, because I don't see that happening.
At the Thompsons, Barbara's ruled that the kids sleep in their own beds, without the TV, and it's up to hands-off Dad Carrie to enforce it.
Can we all have a sleepover in
Not in here. You're 10 years old. There's no reason to whine about sleeping in your own bed.
Stay right here.
Up and out, up and out, up and out.
Why can't I sit right here?
Room,
I was getting
room,
up.
room,
I was trying to get
room.
out.
I said room. I said room.
He was trying to get out.
No, he wasn't listening.
Do you want to deal with him? Yeah.
Are you 3?
I was getting out, and you know it. Leave me alone.
You got it. He's not used to getting discipline from me like that, so he didn't take it well. It's stressful for me, because I don't want Brandon to hate me. This experience really, it's not a game. It's tough.
It's the first morning after rule change in Maine, and Michelle kicks off her rules by giving Casey a full makeover.
Oh my God! That's so pretty. It feels different to be like really, really girly. It was awkward at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and I like it. It's a good feeling to have that much confidence.
What do you think?
I like it.
How do you feel in the shoes?
They're comfy.
Yeah?
Can we try some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
All the new things that have changed with me. People are gonna treat me much different at school because I didn't really believe that I was beautiful on the outside before today.
Under Barbara's new rules at the Thompsons, she makes breakfast while Carrie must entertain the kids without any help from the television.
They're used to sitting in front of the television.
So, well, I had suggested to them books, puzzles.
They're young children. That's not something they do with their time. My way is to have them watch TV. When things get wild and crazy and rambunctious, you go ahead and do your way on how to settle things down, okay?
No,
No, we're doing it your way, though.
No, we're doing it together.
Well, then I'll sit them down in front of the television.
No, you won't, because it's my rules.
Right.
My rules are we're going to parent together. That's not part of parenting. That is not a parent.
Barbara's bright idea is, hey, let's get out some books. Let's sit around and have happy time. Well, that's not reality. Wake up, Barbara. The television's no big deal.
Hang with your children in the living room where the TV is, but the TV's not on, and I'm cooking breakfast. It's the all-American family, and he can't do it.
In Maine, Michelle has spent the day making over Casey. And with her newfound confidence, Casey reveals her look to Bob.
Beautiful. She
This
looks
is
stunning,
fancy.
doesn't she?
I love it.
Do ya?
I'm very disappointed in Bob's reaction. You know, he could have been like, wow, you look beautiful. And, you know, what the hell is his problem? While she was getting her hair done and while she was shopping, she had the biggest smile I've seen on her face since I've been here. Why are you afraid of the fact that she might want to make herself also pretty on the outside?
I'm concerned that with you, it's sort of more of an exterior thing.
Absolutely not.
Really?
Yes, really. Scott, stop acting so surprised every time I say something. It's pointless because Bob's stubborn. It should be okay for Casey to choose how she looks and what she does.
In California, Barbara is still trying to show Carrie the value of living simply. She's banned shopping and takes the family to search for treasures at the dump.
Where I live in Maine, a lot of rich people. So when we come to the dump, we look for stuff. If we can
Let's go, guys.
pick
Come on.
something out.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
What are we doing?
Are you serious?
We're not dumpster divers. We don't
We're
dig.
going back home?
Yeah, we're not going to dig through trash. One man's trash is another man's trash.
Having failed to get through to Carrie at the dump, Barbara tries to get him to economize at home by using a clothesline.
I've just done some laundry, right? And I don't need to use the dryer, which uses a lot of electricity. I've actually been hanging clothes up.
It's like a cleanliness issue to me. The dirt and the air, the dust and dirt blowing.
But if you don't
got
have
clothes that are
one,
clean.
okay.
You got clothes that are clean, and you put them outside to get dirty.
You won't even let it happen. You won't even try it.
Barbara, it's disgusting. I gotta put our clothes back where it's clean. When you're out in the ghetto, when you don't have a washer and dryer, you hang up your clothes. But here in this house, we have a washer and dryer, and it's almost sad that she can't afford to dry her clothes.
At the Kinsmans, following Bob's underwhelming reaction to Casey's makeover, Michelle puts the responsibility on Casey to tell her stepdad how he makes her feel.
Because you have no problem telling me how you feel. And I think that you should definitely be able to say what you feel to Bob. Do you mind just sitting there?
I hope Bobby and I have a better relationship after this is all said and done. I just hope it'll bring us together instead of push us apart. You know how we don't really have like a super close father-daughter relationship?
Well, I'm your stepfather.
I don't know, it's just, you intimidate me. I didn't know if you knew that or not. Like, sometimes you'd make me cry. It hurts me, and I didn't know if you knew that or not. And because I feel like you kind of pushed me down. I do love you. It's just, I wish that you could, like...
Not be so rough.
Yeah, because I need love.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Is there anything else?
I love you, and I want you in my life.
Well, I'll bear that in mind.
Okay.
I heard you. She had something to say, and I listened to it, and it's time to let it go for just a little while. Let her get back on track.
I don't know what to expect, like if he's gonna really understand it or if he's gonna push it off to the side, like it doesn't matter.
I mean, does he even touch her? Like, you know, even like a pat on the back, something. My God, Bob is not an emotional guy. I mean, I don't expect him to cry, whatever. But just be like passionate about it. He is the most ridiculous man I've ever met in my life. I almost feel like you're just going through the motions of being a father without the emotion. Bob, I haven't seen you hug her at all since I've been here.
Well, I'm the evil stepfather, you know?
But see, I mean,
I'm the one she's going to complain
It
at.
doesn't have to be that way.
Oh, yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Show some emotion to your daughter.
I have.
Are you just here because you have to be because you married Barbara? I mean, is Casey just part of the package, or do you truly, genuinely love her?
Oh, I don't know.
I really pity you. One day you're gonna realize what you're losing, and what you're losing is a relationship with Casey.
Michelle doesn't know what she's talking about. I always listen to Casey when she has something to say to me. Always. I do. And I have no doubt that I do.
In California, still trying to rein in the Thompson spending, Barbara has banned takeout and prepared an inexpensive home-cooked meal. But Carrie has had enough of her criticizing his parenting.
From the time you've been in this house, if it's not your way, it's wrong. Everything that I do, you just got something to say about it, and it's just frustrating.
Don't need the whole bottle. That's pretty good.
I don't like the burnt stuff, and I don't like this. I'm not gonna eat it. It's broccoli.
Eat this. I'm gonna take that away if you don't. Megan.
You're the provider. They ought to eat it, because it's perfectly good. They're controlling you.
You know what? Damn it! I feel like all my parenting skills are just being constantly attacked. It's driving me crazy.
At the Kinsmans, Michelle's ruled that Bob joined Casey and her friends for a VIP night out in the hope he'll finally learn to relate to his daughter.
Being in a limo was exciting and funny. I wish Bobby would have tried skating. I think he didn't really have that much fun just watching us.
What's the matter?
Nothing. What do you want?
You don't think that it was fun to watch Casey having fun tonight?
And I don't have anything to say to you. I want to go home.
Well, I'm sorry you had a lousy time tonight, Bob. I had a great time with your daughter.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm not interested in being out with the teenage girls on a Friday night. I think Michelle brought me down here to piss me off and make me uncomfortable.
In California, having failed to convince Carrie of the benefits of living simply, Barbara tries to show him that structured activities are better for the kids than watching TV.
Open your feet like butterflies. Everybody open them. That's zero position. Your heels are chasing each other. Oh, there you are. Hi.
I really like dancing and I want to do dancing again.
Ready, one. Okay, set, go. Yeah! Okay, good job.
This is awesome. Awesome. Seeing all three of my kids doing something and enjoying it is just awesome. It's more enjoyable than sitting at home on the couch, for sure.
In Maine, after the failure of their night out, Michelle makes a final attempt to bring Bob and Casey together, talking alone so they can thrash out their differences.
I know Casey's upset. It's difficult to sometimes be nice when you've spent your life cooped up in a fishing boat with a bunch of guys.
Around you sometimes it's like, okay, well, if I do this, maybe he might get mad at me, so I won't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard, because I never want to, disappoint you.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me feel really bad.
Okay. We'll get through it, because I want you to know that I love you and that I don't want you to feel not yourself around me. Can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I'm not used to those. Okay, come here.
It was nice to hear that, and I can definitely see us heading off towards a better relationship.
I want to start treating Casey a little bit less like my crew and a little bit more like my daughter. And I think that'll be better for her. And I don't know how I'll wind up in the end of it, but it probably will be a positive thing.
It's the final day of the swap in California, and Barbara takes the family to live in a log cabin without the distractions of modern life.
Hey, there's quail right there.
Quails.
Wow! What are we gonna eat for dinner?
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
Hamburgers and hot dogs. Yes, hamburgers and hot dogs. Yeah. The dinner is ready.
Megan, do you want a hamburger too?
2 doggies in a bun.
Going out and having fun with the kids. This is a lot more fun than, you know, sitting on the couch and just getting lazy and really not just doing all the stuff with the kids and seeing how much fun they're having is awesome.
Dad.
It's a lot different when you see
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I ain't calling them into this. They're doing it on their own.
One issue in her lifestyle that I do agree with, and I'm seeing it, is the time with the family. And the enjoyment as a parent, can't buy that.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I think that Bob's gonna try to relate to Casey a little bit better. Don't be afraid to be
Okay.
a girly girl sometimes.
Yeah.
When I first came here, this place was chaotic. And I think there's some order, absolutely. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to be home.
Missed you. I missed you too.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
On the first day that I was there, you know, I put on your clothes.
She was embarrassed.
I felt very uncomfortable.
Because?
Because when I don't feel good about how I look, I'm not going to present myself with
I
confidence.
think it's sad. It's shallow.
I think it's sad that you don't put any effort into your appearance, Barbara.
We are totally comfortable with who we are. And I don't have to be a hot, juicy mom.
I never said juicy.
$15,000
We're not talking
worth
about
of
money.
clothes.
We're not talking about money.
Yeah, we are. Because it costs to keep her the way you've got her kept. Get a
We're
grip!
talking about...
Barbara,
we're
shut
talking
the
about-
hell up. Don't yell at my husband.
It's so obvious. You want to make sure that you're still feeling like you're in your 20s, but you've got 3 little lives that have no direction. That's my
That
experience.
have no direction. We do things with our children besides making them do chores for fun.
To say that Casey is, we've got a hook to a plow or something, is not entirely
Well,
accurate.
she can't express herself because if she did, she would make Bob mad. So one of the rules that I had made at Rule Change was Casey should be able to speak her mind, and she let Bob know what was bothering her, and she got very emotional.
And she was blubbering and saying, well, I'd like to be better friends with you.
Well, hey, I mean, when you're going, you're mocking her.
He's not her friend. And you have to have an authority figure as a parent.
You could still be friends with them.
You can
No,
still,
I don't
yes, you
agree.
can.
I don't agree. I say I don't, no, I'm not kidding, and I say I don't agree because of what I observed in your home. No discipline, and the children are out of control. So it's all about
Quit
image.
talking about my children that way, because now you're gonna start to piss me off.
Get pissed
I
off.
don't think I insulted your daughter.
Two
that
different
my
age
kids-
groups.
I don't give a Don't tell me that my
You've
kids
got
are out of control.
Kids are not disciplined. So
They're
when
free to
I
be
present
themselves. They're free
ways
to
in
be
which
themselves.
things could be calmer, and it worked, he was grateful.
The rule changes that Barbara made was to get involved with the children. She arranged ballet lessons and karate lessons. And when they're out getting discipline from their activities, they tend to bring what they've learned home with them and apply it in the house also.
And it worked, though.
It was positive, yeah, it worked.
I mean, that's good. That's very good.
And it's not hard to do.
I really, really enjoyed spending time with Casey. So come Rule Change, we went to the salon and she got her makeover. She loved it.
Of course.
And after that, we went shopping.
Did you get her in a dress?
I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I was like, you know, you need to be able to feel like a princess, like a girly girl. And that's where I started seeing the change in her.
I'm totally open to that. I would absolutely like to make her less of a tomboy and more confident.
Michelle brought something to my attention. What I found was I was treating Casey like my crew and not treating Casey like my daughter, because I love her. So I think that that's what I learned with the help of your wife,
That's interesting.
and I appreciate that.
Bye, Barbara.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Oh my God! Hi, guys! Oh my!
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras return to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
You're a nut.
You are too.
I realized that I was treating Casey a little bit too tough. I'm treating my stepdaughter a little nicer. So we've been coming down to the beach more together, hanging out together.
He's been easier to talk to, and he's not as, like, stern.
You still got 2 boogie boards, don't you?
Yeah.
She's not getting slammed like she did. I lightened the load a little bit.
Hi, Nicole. Since the swap, I've had a little bit more freedom, like talking to my friends. My chores are a little bit more spread out, so it's definitely more relaxed in the house. So we're gonna get some new clothes. My mom and I go shopping more. I feel better about myself, and it's brought a lot of self-confidence.
That's what being a teenage girl is all about, and it was okay. Ooh, check it out, turn around. It's beautiful. Is it expensive?
Yay, so what do you guys want to play first?
Since the swap, we found other forms of entertainment other than the television. To go out and spend the time with your children is priceless.
I love having fun with my family.
I'm spending my time with the kids rather than spending money at the mall. Thank God for summer because I spend most of it in my bathing suit, so, I don't have to wear a lot of clothes.
Okay, Noah.
We've changed the regimen around a little bit, putting the kids to sleep in their own rooms has given Michelle and I a little bit more time for our alone time.
So the kids are asleep, you have a glass of wine, maybe knock it out on the couch.
Oh, God, shut Carrie.
You got to stop it. Megan called me stupid.
No name calling, Megan.
I don't care.
Try not to embarrass us too much. Hey, come on, guys, that's enough.
Have a seat.
That's enough.
Megan, stop eating the salt.
Did you fart? Yes.
Guys.
Bad hair day.
Bad hair day. Ew, what are you touching? Bird poo?
They touched bird poo with my hand.
Good. Noah.
Each week from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Rastafarian Valones of Florida. Anti-consumerist Jana and reggae singer husband Jason live off barely any money, sometimes having $3 in their bank account. But they're rich in the Karma Bank, and when they don't have groceries, friends will give them food. The laid-back Valones can't stand structure and allow their 4 kids to decide what they're going to do each day. And the Martins of Texas. Troy and Katrina believe in discipline and living the American dream with a big house, a new pool, and thousands of dollars in the bank. They make their girls do 90% of the chores using spreadsheets to schedule their days. And ex-military dad Troy is so tough, he's totally alienated his daughter Allison. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
I love you.
and a new life.
One love, Rastafari blood.
Right now, we have $3 in our bank account. I would be a freaking nervous wreck.
Don't come into my house and start telling me because I have this that I must do this or I'm a selfish person. Because that's a bunch of crap.
The children will have a structured schedule.
People don't live like you.
Honey, people don't live like you either.
Real homes.
I'm having compassion for a 7-year-old, which you don't understand, woman.
Do you talk to your wife like that?
If she was acting like you were, yeah.
Real lives.
I'm his daughter. I want him to just love me as I am.
Real drama.
Your boys who sat in my lap all week long wouldn't even look me in the eyes. If nothing else, I just wish you to let those kids tell me goodbye.
In Florida, Jana Valone and husband Jason live the Rastafarian way of life, believing that Haile Selassie, former emperor of Ethiopia, is God incarnate and is known as Jah.
Rastafari is everything to us. We couldn't live without it.
My hair grows in locks. We let it grow. We don't comb it. We don't cut it. They're my antenna for my spirituality, and I hold them as my main so I can be a lion out in the world. Where's our strength?
In our locks.
Rastafari. I got into Rastafari through music. I'm in a reggae band. My work is serious. This is my suit. This is my tie. When I'm actually doing this, Janet's at home with the kids, taking care of all the family responsibilities.
In our house, a woman's role is to be the helper to the husband, take care of the children. The cleaning is all on me. I'm a mom of 4 kids, Ezekiel, who's 7, Shashamani, who's 5, Malachi, who's 4, and Sheba, who's 2. A typical day in our house is what the kids want to do that day.
Regimen is structure. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Zeke might say, I want to go to the beach, or I want to go outside and ride my bike. So we just kind of play it by ear.
Generally, we try and have school for a couple hours. Maybe after that, the beach, the skate park.
The Vallones choose to homeschool their kids.
I would never consider sending them to public school. This way, we can take it into our own hands and teach them about Rastafari.
Through Rasta, you learn how to treat people nice.
Part of the Vallones' Rastafarian philosophy is living simply.
Right now, we live in a single wide trailer. We don't feel like we need a big house.
This is the kids' room. All the kids sleep in one bed. I think they really like to sleep in the same bed. I think it makes them really close. Our bank account is small. Our Karma account is large.
How much money do we have in the bank account?
$30.
$30? We're doing good this week.
Zeke does a charity that raises money for mosquito nets for kids in Africa. Having the kids be involved with a charity helps them to realize that they do have a good life. Looks like something Shasha would love. I can go down the street on trash day and find perfectly good stuff people are throwing out.
Everything in my house has been given to my family by people that have extra stuff.
There are times whenever we have extra groceries and we round them up and hand them out to our friends, and whenever they have extra groceries, they do the same.
Jah will provide anything I need. Jah will provide, Jah will provide, Jah will provide.
No matter what, we'll be taken care of.
Jah will provide.
Whatever's supposed to happen will happen.
Jah will provide.
But Jenna is about to abandon her alternative, laid-back Rasta lifestyle and family to swap lives with a woman she's never met 900 miles away in Texas. Katrina Martin believes structure and order are essential to the running of a home, so the family's time is organized through weekly spreadsheets.
She can do the dishwasher and clean the countertops.
There you go.
I love spreadsheets. My entire life is lived by a spreadsheet. You okay with that?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I need to live by a spreadsheet because it helps me keep organized. Girls, let's go! To me, total chaos would ensue if I lost my spreadsheets. Let's go.
I was in the Marine Corps. That has a big impact because of the structure that's in place. Put that on charge. No cell phones at the dinner table.
Are we still going to the library today?
No.
Troy's a spreadsheet guy, too. I think that's why I love him so much. We both live and die by spreadsheets.
This is our chore chart. For each day that the kids complete their chores, they get a sticker. If they get 5 stickers, then they get their allowance.
I feel like I'm 5. Like, oh, I get a sticker, okay.
Our oldest daughter is Allison. She is 16 years old. Charlene, she's 15 years old. And Emily is 9 years old. 4:30 is when the chores must be done.
I come in, I just make sure that things are picked up. Well, part of your chores list is to make your bed, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, it's not done right, and he just like freaks out and he yells, and it's not fun.
You're not getting your sticker for the countertop. You didn't make your bed.
Hey, Dad, I won't get my allowance this week.
You just need to not give us much attitude, or you might not go anywhere over the weekend.
They take it so seriously.
I check their text messages. It's like there's a little boy after your heart. I truly think that there are predators out there that will intend harm for my children.
Education really is important in our family.
They've got to be on top of their grades. If Charlene's failing, she can't cheer. She's got to have structure in her life or she's not going to get to do the things that she wants. This Katrina?
Katrina and Troy work hard and carefully keep track of every cent they earn.
We're very on top of our finances. We're very clued in to where our money goes and how we spend it. We typically want to save to buy bigger items.
This is going to be our media room. Right now it's a 5th bedroom. We're going to have a theater sitting here.
And we'll pay for that cash.
Allison, Troy's biological daughter, doesn't feel close to her dad at all.
I moved in with my dad about 3 years ago, and it was really hard to reestablish a connection with him.
Girls are more emotional and comforting and that kind of thing, and that's fine. But that's not my role in this family.
My current relationship with my dad is more like, prison guard and a prisoner. There's no really closeness or was no bond.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to the swap?
I believe that Jah is definitely guiding my journey. Wherever I am is where I'm meant to be, and I don't know where I'm going, but I'm sure I'm meant to be there. One love, Rastafari bless!
I'd like to teach another family that it's okay to have a structure and a schedule for your children and your family to run on.
Make good choices!
Bye, honey, love you.
After a journey of over 900 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
The houses in these neighborhoods are so close together. It's a little claustrophobic.
This is very small, a little rundown. I can't imagine living here.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
I hope there's more than this. Maybe little people live here.
Oh my gosh, that is a huge TV. You have to work really hard to get that.
It's flag and it looks like it's got something demonic on it because I don't really want to hang out with demon people for two weeks.
Oh my gosh, that's another big TV that probably costs more than our car.
The furniture looks like maybe hand-me-downs. We discard things with holes in them.
The fact that each child has their own room is interesting.
Their names are all up there. Zeke and Shasha and Malachi and Sheba. How do 4 children sleep on a small bed like that? I mean, I've got one child that sleeps on a bed that size.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
We are a Rastafarian family. I don't know what Rastafarian is.
Order, structure, and organization are what makes us both happy, and we believe all 3 of those things are vital for a well-ordered and successful family. Success should be defined by how happy you are.
We praise Jah. I don't know who Jah is, and I won't praise him.
Having a 9-to-5 job allows us certain freedoms when it comes to the finances, so it's worth the time away from the kids. Doesn't seem worth it to me.
Right now, we have $3 in our bank account, but we don't panic. I would be a freaking nervous wreck.
Troy's daughter, Allison, isn't as used to a structured environment, so Troy tends to be very hard on her. One of them gets singled out. Hold on. I think she probably already feels like she's on the outside, you know, and then to be singled out. Can I just take a break?
Laid-back Rastafarian Jenna Valone and reggae singer husband Jason live off barely any money and handouts from friends, but feel they're rich in the karma bank. She swapped lives with Katrina Martin, who loves spreadsheets, discipline, and hard work in order to pay for the best things in life for her family. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
She's not leaving the house.
Then I'll stay home with
Not
Sheba.
you, I don't trust you.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, what's your name?
Emily.
Thank you, I'm Katrina.
I'm Allison.
I'm Jay, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina. It's very nice to
meet
meet you.
We're a Rastafarian family. Would you like to see?
Your dress?
I would like to see.
I want to see.
I love it.
We try and live like a one love lifestyle.
And spread the love.
Spread the love.
That's
We're all
so
about
cute.
spreading the love.
I really like her. She's really cute. I really like her hair.
And how old are your kids?
I've got 3 girls. They're 9, 15, and 16. Our house is kind of on autopilot.
Yeah, it's...
It flows.
Ours is on autopilot, but the plane kind of goes like this.
Yeah. He tolerates a lot. I mean, those kids are bouncing off the walls, and that's crazy.
Next, Katrina has to make dinner, but unfortunately, the fridge is bare.
There's no food here to eat. There's 4 kids to be fed, and I don't know what Jason plans on doing for dinner tonight.
Her answer comes when some of the Valone's friends drop by with groceries.
Brought some green beans and some asparagus and some corn.
All right. Plenty of times someone will bring us a meal, or we'll bring someone a meal. Yeah, we have a lot of thoughtful, caring people around us that really help our life out a lot. This is something we call the karma bank. Our savings are in our love. Jah will provide that kind of thing, you know?
I think Jason needs to find a 9-to-5 job. Put a little money in the karma bank.
In Texas, Troy immediately introduces Jenna to the girls' chore spreadsheet so she can keep the girls on track for the rest of the week.
We give them until 4:30. And once they are done, they get a sticker. If they have 4 stickers, then they don't get allowance for the end of the week. For 3 stickers, we take away their music player. Get 2 stickers, we'll ground them for the weekend.
Structure, structure, structure. It's a little overwhelming. I'm used to chaos.
Then she must check the girls' cell phones.
Hey, I gotta do what Mom does. And what happens if, say, they found something?
I think Allison got grounded once because she had bad words.
They have no privacy whatsoever. It seems like it's doing a disservice to the girls more than anything.
In Florida, with dinner over, Jason heads off to perform with his band, leaving Katrina to deal with the kids.
Let's go find your stuff. Come on, I'll help you. What would your dad say to do?
He would say, do rock, paper, scissors.
Jason's having fun with his band at the moment, and he'll be having fun until he gets home at 2 o'clock, and I'm not having fun. At some point, I think he's brainwashed his wife that this is how life is supposed to be. She can't be enjoying this.
It's the first morning of the swap at the Martins, and Jana must wake up early and follow the family's precise morning routine.
Make sure you get a party.
I am. Girls, we gotta hurry. We gotta go. We're gonna be late.
Put your muffin away. You're done.
I can't believe he's hovering over the kids. Allison only once, to eat her muffin. That's it, before she goes to school. She only wants to eat her muffin, and she doesn't have 3 minutes to eat her muffin.
You don't take coffee to school with you.
We can, everyone else does.
Why are you arguing? I said no.
It seems like she should be able to make those decisions to where when she gets out in the real world, she can make bigger decisions than a muffin.
In Florida, Jason, who was up performing all night, is still asleep.
Jason was my husband, I'd be kicking his butt off of that couch right now, saying, I'm sorry you stayed out too late to play, but now you gotta pay the price. You're gonna get up, we're gonna go on with our day as we have a schedule to do so.
Leaving Katrina to deal with the kids.
I'm going to check with the kids and see what they'd like to do for the day.
You wanna go to the beach?
If I was in my house and he was my husband, I wouldn't allow him to sit on his all day and sleep while the kids run amok. You're sleeping on the couch and the kids are running around, and Jana's got to get frustrated with that after hours a day. She really does.
Yeah. Well,
My
wife loves me unconditionally and supports me unconditionally.
And
not conditional. You know,
unconditional love
conditional.
Off the couch.
All right,
Absolutely.
deal with the truth and reality, woman.
Yep.
Deal with the truth and reality.
Okay.
Rastafari. Come on, Shiva, let's go in here. She's starting to be a little judgmental. You know, that's why I'm not married to a woman like that. I'm married to a true Rasta woman who has unconditional love.
In Texas, Jana, who hasn't had a job in 7 years, must spend the day working as an executive assistant.
I could never do this day after day. Never. It's all about the money. True riches you hold inside of yourself.
Jana gets to find out what the money is spent on when she meets up with Troy to check out home theaters.
We initially put away $8,000.
Okay.
So we weren't really sure. Is that under?
There's no such thing as that.
I don't think Troy has any sense of reality about how much money he's spending and what that money could do in other situations. $8,000. We could buy 800,000 mosquito nets for children in Africa.
This is about the sacrifices that we paid so we can do these kinds of things.
Who needs more stuff? Do the Martins need more stuff, or could the money better be used to save lives?
At the Vallones, after their trip to the beach, Katrina sits the kids down for their designated 2 hours of homeschooling.
Zeke, do you work on reading?
Here's my name, Z-A-L-H-C-A. No, wait, that's Josh's. No, wait.
There's 3 kids in that house that should have a basic reading level. This homeschooling doesn't work. They're using that as their excuse to do nothing and go and play and have a good day at the beach. The book said I should have been here for 2 hours, and I couldn't have possibly gotten 2 hours worth.
But I think the 2 hours comes from this and from things like me telling Sheba to count the plates, or having Shasha count the forks. Each day does vary, you know? He might sit down for 2 hours today. He might sit down for an hour tomorrow.
I really wanted to cry. Those kids are so bright and they have such a future ahead of them, and their parents are holding them back by doing absolutely nothing.
At the Martins, Jana returns to the house and must make sure the girls complete all their chores before Troy gets home at 4:30.
Y'all got 25 minutes. Dad's gonna be home. Do what you have to do. What's on the list? Let's go. Come on, hurry. Run. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. This is stressing me out.
And you're not even the one that's gonna get in trouble for it.
Hello?
It seems like whenever Troy's coming through the door, they're scared. He wants them to live in fear of him. He knows that if they're scared of him, they'll do what he says.
Did you get your chores done?
I did.
So they're all done? Okay. I'll start checking downstairs and we'll give the kids their sticker for the day.
Do they get, like, praise if they do it good?
That's what the sticker's for.
Do you think they would like a thank you or?
It sounds
That's what I mean. When
absurd
there's
to
not
sit there and say every day for these kids to take a little responsibility around the house and thank them and pat them on the back for every time that they do something around the house. That sounds absurd.
But the thing is, they don't get a sticker every day, so they're not going to get thanked every day.
I'm not breastfeeding my kids, okay? I'm not that kind of a nurturing kind of person.
He thinks that fear equals respect, and that to me is asinine. You're never going to gain respect out of fear.
In Florida, Jason takes Katrina to the studio as his band records their new album, which Jason believes will be their big break.
Harmony, Miss Love and Harmony. Harmony, Miss Love and Harmony. This is the Rolling Stone family. Rastafari.
I don't think from what I've heard in there that Jason's gonna make it big time to support his family, because nobody's gonna buy that album. I can't understand it, so I can't really identify it as good or bad. It's just a bunch of mumble.
When they return home, Katrina confronts Jason over her fear that he will never be able to provide for his family.
And you're telling me that your wife doesn't get nervous that there's no money in the bank?
Jaw's gonna provide. Jaw will provide. And it's a serious thing.
But Jaw has given you the ability to go out and get a consistent paying job. So maybe he's waiting on you to do your part.
I know you don't agree with the way I live. I don't care.
I think you could do better for your family.
She does think I'm living wrong. I just think that's judgmental. I mean, love your enemy and love your friend and just love everybody. And through love, we will all understand each other. But through that kind of attitude, that's how wars start. Jaw will provide. High five, Rastafari.
Jaw, jaw, jaw. That's not having a conversation. That's not communication. That's a bunch of crap.
At the Martins, Jen is trying to discover why Troy is so tough on Allison, his daughter from a previous marriage.
One of my friends came over one time. I asked to go to a local place, you know, where music, and my dad was like, no, not tonight. And then we asked again.
And I told her, don't ask again. You know, she's so worried about talking about the negative things, because that's her world, negativity.
But don't you think that her feelings about it are valid?
I don't care, because she has a set of rules that she has to live by. She don't have a choice.
I understand why Allison doesn't fight her dad anymore, because she feels like it gets nowhere. She doesn't feel like she's being heard, so why talk? Do you feel like you have open communication with your dad?
It's kind of hard because, I mean, with me, when I was little, I didn't know him. He lived like an hour or two away from me, and I saw him twice a year. But I mean, so when I moved in with him, he automatically saw me as a project, something he needed to fix. I'm his daughter. I want him to just love me as I am.
It's okay, honey. It's okay.
It's okay. You're a good girl.
You're a good girl. You are. She's crying out for someone to listen to her. He's totally oblivious to what's going on around him, because if he really was aware of what was going on around him, he would realize he needs to nurture his daughter.
Today, everything is about to change in the Martin and Vallone households as the new wives take control.
This family definitely needs to chill, especially Troy.
To make Jason understand that there needs to be rules, I'm gonna put my foot down, I'm gonna plant it, and I'm not gonna back off.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Jason, you need to take responsibility and start earning money to support your family.
They don't look like they're starving.
You could do better.
You can too.
In my house, my children decide how they're going to spend the day. That means they're following their instincts and finding their own destinies. Girls, you decide what you want to do and when you're going to do it.
Ah, yes.
Tomorrow, Jason, you're gonna start a new job, selling real estate.
How are we gonna fix the world if all you think is everybody's supposed to be like you?
You're busy following a schedule that you have no real time together. No more schedule, no more rules, and no more chore chart.
You have beautiful children, and it breaks my heart to see them running around like little ragamuffins.
Ragamuffin, ragamuffin, ragamuffin.
We don't live in a third world country. Kids, I've arranged for bunk beds for you to sleep in.
You know, I've lived with the Hawaiian people. I've lived with the Mexicans, the Costa Ricans, the Ticos, side by side. They've got 20 kids in a house, and all those kids are smiling still. And that attitude right there is the same attitude that killed all the Indians off. That attitude right there is the same attitude that thinks that they can go over to Hawaii and take the Hawaiian land.
Troy, you're going to take some of the money you got set aside for the home theater and donate it to a charity. And girls, you're going to take 5 or more of your personal things and we'll give them away to a local thrift shop.
I can do that.
Yeah? You're down? Okay.
From now on, the children will have a structured and very busy schedule. I have created a spreadsheet of your entire day.
I just think that's funny. Your idea is the quote-unquote idea, when around the world, people don't live like you.
Honey, people don't live like you either.
Your total lack of communication with your daughter Allison is ridiculous. You're going to have some designated Allison time so you two can heal your wounded relationship. You're cool?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
You're always talking about how Jaw will provide.
Yes, Rastafari, Rastafari.
From now on, Jar will provide. All the money you earn at your new job this week is going to go in this jar. Here's a little something to get you started.
All right, $5.
Troy,
You need to open up your heart. That is why you will be writing a reggae song, expressing the love for your girls, and performing it for them.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Janet's homeschooling is not preparing the kids for the brightest future. I have arranged for all 4 kids to start a proper school beginning first thing tomorrow.
This is a 2-year-old girl. She's not leaving the house.
Then I'll stay home with
Not
Sheila.
you. I don't trust you. I don't see any rules good. I've been living my life for 34 years. I know what works, Farai, so I'm gonna keep on doing that.
At the Martins, Jenna immediately begins enforcing her rules, taking down the girls' chore chart.
All right, you can do one.
And making Troy do the chores.
I could do twice the amount of chores in less than time that we give them to do it, so. I don't think it's a big deal with the amount of chores that they have.
And letting the girls inspect his work.
The floor looks clean. There's a speck right here, but I'll let that slide.
Looks pretty good to me.
Looks good to me. You got all your stickers today. Are you happy? There you go, Dad. You should keep your sticker on there. It's a compliment.
At the Vallones, Katrina has ruled that the kids each get a bed of their own.
Zeke's the oldest. Everybody follow suit.
I like my bed.
Zeke, thank you, Katrina.
Thank you,
Katrina next tries to explain to Jason why having a permanent local job would be good for his wife and family.
You know, those 3 or 4 weeks you're gone at a time, it's hard on your wife.
Yeah.
And it's really hard on your kids. And
I spent a lot of time trying to wear the tie and trying to wear the nice shirt and the slacks, because that's what society told me I was going to be successful at.
But it's better for our family.
Yeah, well, I think being happy inside yourself, knowing you're doing what you're supposed to do, your God-given talent, I think that makes your family happy. That makes everybody happy.
What I'm hearing is, well, but this is what I want to do.
I'm not going to give up what I know that I've been doing, that I'm supposed to do, and just say, oh, well, I'm going to give up on that. No, I'm not doing that.
I don't care how much money I got. I'm rich. I'm a king. She doesn't understand that I have faith that Jah will provide. Farai.
At the Vallones, it's the first morning after rule change, and as the kids and Jason get ready for school and work, Katrina discovers the family savings jar is empty.
The jar is missing some money.
Dad went to get beer last night.
He lives in a hellhole. But hey, let's get some beer. That's where his priorities are, himself. I have to say, I noticed there's money missing out of the jar.
Yes, I went and got myself a couple beers last night.
And you don't think that your wife would want more of a living environment before you had beer?
Don't start being judgmental.
I'm not being judgmental.
You are when you say your house is going down. You are. Money's her God. So she says, jar. I say, Jah. Rastafari.
At the Martins, Jenna has ruled that the girls chill out, and Troy carry on with their chores, in the hope he'll realize the pressure he's putting them under.
This isn't a big deal because I was raised doing chores my whole life.
With his chores done, the girls persevere in trying to make Troy understand how they feel about his strict approach.
We don't care about the chores. It's just how seriously you take them.
Give me an example so I can understand.
Like the time where we got grounded because the kitchen floor wasn't clean. There was crumbs behind the floor.
Maybe you guys need to stop baking so much.
I don't feel like we shouldn't be barred from baking because of the possibility that there might be crumbs on the floor. I think that's absurd.
We're trying to help you guys by giving you some guidance, but you guys don't listen. And then you get upset when you continue to make the same mistakes.
He's very stubborn. The safest thing to do is expect that he won't change, but hope he will change. Either way, so I won't be disappointed.
In Florida, Katrina has ruled that the Vallone children go to school for the first time ever.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Let's go see the classroom. You come in here too, Malachi. We'll go take the other one.
Let's make a real castle. The kids are really cool. They're having fun just like I am.
Their mother can teach them all of this at home. I mean, in nature, animals stay with their parents for a certain amount of time, and I guarantee you, human beings ain't supposed to kick the kids out of the house and go stick them and feed them to the wolves.
In Texas, Jenna has ruled that the Martins make some deposits in their karma bank by giving to charity. But Troy dictates that the girls give away their most precious possessions.
Allison, you're MP3 player. Char, you're MP3 player. And Emily, your soccer goal. Isn't this the true spirit of giving?
He's like, oh, it's in the spirit of giving, which it did not feel like the spirit of giving to anybody. He was just like, well, yeah, it'll be the spirit of giving, but it'll be under my terms.
It's okay, Charm. It is okay. You are not gonna have to give that up. And you know what? I'm not gonna give up my music player. Are you insane?
Seeing how Troy's control has upset the girls, Jana confronts him.
Do you see that by making that list of those super important things to the girls that it did put control back in your corner again?
The list was meant not to be back in control, but it was to provide a better, to make a bigger difference.
But in that also it brought control back to you. You do like to be in control of the situations. You know what I mean? He's a control freak. I just don't live my life that way. I don't understand why you have to have control of every situation.
In Florida, Katrina has ruled that Jason gives up playing in a reggae band and support his family by working a regular 9-to-5 job instead.
While real estate is very exciting, it's also a little on the boring side. And this morning, I found 1,200 junk emails in my inbox. So I wondered if you might help me get rid of those. Let's get rid of that one, too.
This one right here? Okay.
The one that's highlighted. Let's just go down the line. Less talking would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been deleting emails and punching holes in paper for a job. So, yeah, it's a job. I'm not going to do a job. I'm going to work. I'm going to do my work, not a job. Rastafari.
In Texas, Jana has so far been unable to get through to Troy. Following his demand the girls give away their most treasured possessions, Jana insists he donate some of his home theater money to charity.
$10?
You know, here's the thing, Jenna. It's not about money, it's about principle.
You don't feel comfortable giving away
I'm not going to be required to do it because it makes you feel better.
Okay, whatever. Fine, don't do it.
You know what? I work my off for what I have, and I don't apologize for it. But don't come into my house and start telling me because I have this that I must do this or I'm a selfish person, because that's a bunch of crap. That's exactly how I feel.
Okay.
She's forcing me to give money that's in my bank account to a cause that she believes in. To me, that's not charity. That's extortion.
He won't give away $1? $1? I do not know what else to do. He's not even willing to take a step in the right direction.
At the Martins, Troy has refused to give even $1 to charity. But the girls, seeing how upset Jana is, decide to show her that there is compassion and kindness in the Martin home.
He didn't want to give money to the charity. And we're like, well, you know, if our dad won't give money to charity, then we'll give money to charity. We decided that we're gonna give. We have like about 7. Awesome. I love you girls.
So, hey, what's this, guys?
We had all this money, so we said that we were gonna start a jar and then like fill it with change, and then every time it got filled up, we would donate it.
Yeah? Cool. So I tell you what, y'all count it, and then I'll double it.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I was touched by the fact that they pulled their money together. I just wanted to come up with a way of being able to contribute.
We just put in $19.70-something cents.
So I'll double that.
And then you'll put in $40?
Yeah.
The girls gave everything that they could, so he did come up with an incentive to double the money in the jar, you know, to give to charity, which I think is good. It starts with a step, you know, just one step.
At the Vallones, Jason and the kids have lived another long day of work and school. Katrina has ruled the kids stick to a bedtime, but Jason has had enough.
You're not going to bed?
Jason, if we don't get them in bed at a reasonable time tonight, tomorrow's never gonna get off to a decent start.
All right, here, you deal with them.
You created this mess.
I created
Deal with it. Come on, let's get them in there.
Hold on. You say I created this mess?
There's
How
no
compassionate
schedule.
are you? I'm having compassion for a 7-year-old, which you don't understand, woman. I've been trying to do this schedule, and you're like, get to bed?
I'm not
That, no,
bed.
you hear me?
I hear you.
No, look at me. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you loud and clear.
All right. You acting like this makes me want to say
My husband would never talk to me like that. Do you talk to your wife like that?
if she was acting like you were, yeah.
Jason's behavior's freaked me out. I can't be around him anymore. He's driving me crazy.
Upset, Katrina goes to a hotel.
I'm going back to the civilized world. I'm looking forward to it.
You're gonna get the lion if you put me on the defensive. Whether it's mental or spiritual, you're gonna get the lion.
At the Martins, Troy, after promising to give to charity, has now agreed to follow Jana's rule that he write a reggae song for the girls, but he's struggling with his lyrics.
I'm just trying to come up with the rhymes.
If you have something to say that doesn't rhyme, you can say it. You know, it's all about coming from your heart. I think anything you say positive, everybody's gonna love.
While the girls prepare for the party, Troy rehearses with the band.
Let me tell you that I'm here for all of you.
Yes.
I thank God for beautiful girls each night I pray.
That's perfect, man. That's pretty good. There's one thing, though. Just rock it when you sing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rock it. God loves you, no matter what you look like, even with green and dark blue hair. Just know I will always truly care. Stand tall, be proud, and don't ever stray. I thank God for beautiful girls I pray each night. It was great. It was a lot of fun, and I think that the girls saw that I put myself out there, and it was a connection that we were trying to make.
I'm hoping that my dad will soften up, and I'm thinking after writing that song that it is possible. Because I was like, it's never gonna happen. I don't care if Hercules ties him to a tree and says, you're gonna be nicer to the girls. But now I'm just kind of like, it is possible.
In Florida, communication is completely broken down, with Jason and Katrina refusing to be under the same roof.
I really don't want her back in my house. She can come to the yard and I'll go out with the kids and let the kids say goodbye, and then we're coming back in the house and living the rest of our lives. Hello, Katrina, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason.
I wanted to give you the option to come say goodbye to the kids in the front yard if you'd like to before you head back home.
I would love to come see the kids and tell them goodbye. That makes me really happy because I just want to hug all their little necks and wish them the best.
Remember, you just got to tell her bye, give her a hug, and come back to the door, and we're going inside.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Thank you for inviting me into your home. Will you come say goodbye? Come here. Oh. Shasha, will you come say goodbye?
Upset Shasha didn't come to say goodbye, Katrina breaks down.
And he sends them out one by one. They won't even look at me. I spent 2 weeks with those kids on my lap. I poured my heart out, and he's just playing these stupid little games with his own kids. And that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. It breaks my heart. I've given everything I can for 4 kids that aren't mine, and he just wants to play another stupid little game. It's not a game. This is not a game.
In Texas, it's the final afternoon of the swap, and Jana has ruled that the family chills out at the beach together. And Allison makes a final attempt to get Troy to actually listen to her.
Dad, what we all need from you is to feel loved. I mean, we don't spend any time with each other, so I just kind of feel alone.
Maybe we can make more of an effort to do that and spend more time together. So if that's how you feel, then certainly. I think that we should be able to spend more father-daughter time doing things like that. I think that's what Jenna is trying to bring. It's like, you can take a negative, but you can make it a positive.
I think he's kind of starting to notice now. What I want from him more than money and clothes is just for him to listen to me.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I am so excited that I don't ever have to see Jason after tomorrow as long as I live.
I feel like I was really blessed with this opportunity to bring this family closer together.
Love you guys.
I miss you too.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Don't worry, you king's here, baby. Rastafari.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
My first impression is that it was small. 4 kids are sharing one little room and one bed. I was like, oh, goodness.
But you realize all over the world, people share huts of 15
Yes,
people.
but we're in the United States, and we don't really have to share huts and teepees.
She feels that material would make the house better. It's okay.
We are so blessed.
I know, Rastafari.
There wasn't much of the educational aspect.
You know, she has
Is
that...
Shasha reading?
No, Shasha's not reading. She's 5 years old.
She's 5 years old. She's supposed to be in kindergarten.
Kindergartners can read. Do you realize what chaos that causes in a little kid's head? To not have any kind of structure?
Thriving.
Honey, the whole house was chaotic.
Of course, I have 4 little kids under 7. Of course I'm gonna want to run out of the house
According
sometimes.
to Jay, you never get frustrated. Chaos doesn't bother you one single bit. It's peaceful.
You're being kind of
No,
rude.
that's what he
It's been
says.
like this all
That's
week.
what he says.
It's been like this all week. What I think is the lack of
I
understanding.
have worked
of-
really hard not to be rude.
That's okay. Why don't you ask your husband what he called me when he cussed me out?
Well,
You
because
cursed
we're
her
showing
out?
I defend my family, and I will.
You still
every
don't have to
time.
talk to me like that.
You had something to say about everything. Apology's an
But
apology.
you said
Mary Magdalene went to Jesus and bowed at his feet and said, "Please forgive me." He didn't say, "Well, I don't care. You're a whore."
We definitely had a different experience. Obviously, there was a strained relationship between Allison and Troy.
When Allison came to me, you know, with sincerity
and respect,
then I was open to hearing what she had to say, and that was nice.
I'm incredibly happy to hear this. I mean, I was totally attached to your kids, and he and I weren't speaking. And he called the hotel and said, "Hey, do you want to come say goodbye to the kids?" I was so excited that I cried because I thought, I can't believe he's actually going to let me say goodbye to the kids. And when I got there, he'd obviously coached them to not say goodbye to me. He can shake his head. Your boys who sat in my lap all week long wouldn't even look me in the eyes. They walked up, I gave them a hug, and they didn't say a thing. If nothing else, I just wish you to let those kids tell me goodbye, because I mean, they had it right here. Get me away from that crazy nut.
No, freaking nutball, huh?
Rastafari.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Let the girls decide. They can decide when they're adults.
The rules are in the bonfire pile, and we will be blazing the fire.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
After the swap, I came back and we had these bunk beds. I mean, it's good for them to have their own space. So in this case, Ja has definitely provided the bunk beds via Katrina.
We're in the process of moving right now.
Put it in the box.
You know, we're moving to a place that's closer to the beach.
I still think it's best for our family to homeschool the kids. We found a use for the glass jar. Now we use it for all of our charities. We know that the jar what?
Does not provide.
No, who provides?
Ja.
Rastafari.
Just press the plus.
Here, I'll go right.
I'm not up next. Your dad can go next.
I'll go next.
I'm not
Allison
hula
go
hooping.
next.
Troy loosened up a lot. He's more loosey-goose.
Yeah. What did I do?
Not really loosey-goose, but just a little.
Good job.
I want them to see me having fun with them and interacting with them. My relationship with Allison has gotten better. You know, it's a growing relationship. I think it'll continue to grow.
We both needed to take a step forward in our relationship.
I think we both reached that level where we both want to grow, and I think that's the only way that's really going to work.
It's a lot better.
Oh, I love you, baby.
Oh, I love you too, Dad.
It's time to lose the dreads, and I have brought in just the man to help.
So no, never, ever, ever, never, 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 never. This is a covenant I've made personally with Ja, and it ain't coming off my head. Everybody hold up one of my locks. Everybody hold up one of my locks. Hold them up, hold them up. Hold up one of my locks.
He's not gonna go for the haircut.
Rastafari.